We are deep believers in experiential education, and we know that learning from experience is a different kind of learning.
It's more than intellectual, and it's more than knowing something, it's living it.
Many, many times you put in a situation, you do not know what to do. Okay, you have to come up with a solution, and that's called leadership.
That experience becomes part of you for the rest of your life.
They come back different, they come back changed.
Each summer, DukeEngage funds 435 Duke undergraduates to do 8 to 10 week immersive civic projects, 1/3 in the United States and 2/3 abroad.
One of the coolest things about this project was that we were able to apply the knowledge and the skills that we've learned in our classes to actually build something tangible. My name is Connor Guest, and I did my DukeEngage service project in Rwanda, where we designed and built a 45-meter suspended pedestrian footbridge over a river gorge.
When you actually are producing a design that someone's going to drive across or walk across or drink, it takes on a whole new meaning and a whole new import. This allows the students to own these problems in ways that they wouldn't have owned just an academic exercise.
We ask that all of our students go into their service placements with a deep and profound sense of humility, that we are not going to save the world, but that we're going to have some impact that is a reciprocal impact.
Building a relationship with the local people was unforgettable. We learned so much from the workers just by being with them, eating with them, working with them, and they learned a lot from us that way too.
I had to use materials that I'd never used before. I had to think in ways that I'd never thought before. It showed me what engineering really can be, and it's something that I want to continue in the future, something that I will be continuing in the future.
DukeEngage students look different than students who have not completed the program. They are more likely to go to graduate school. They are more likely to work for a nonprofit. They are more likely to report that they have a close relationship with a faculty member.
Outside this campus, the world is bigger, and DukeEngage truly prepared Duke students beyond the Duke.
They may go to teach for America, they may go to the Peace Corps, they may go work for Google or Apple,
JP Morgan or McKinsey Consulting.
Whatever they do, it is our desire that they take the civic ethos they've developed in DukeEngage to all of those experiences.
Community-driven service is a fundamental principle of DukeEngage, which means that the service that we're performing in communities is done at the request, in agreement with those communities. Having the energy and intelligence of Duke undergraduates has changed the way their organizations operate. They have brought a fresh perspective that has actually changed the kinds of work that the organizations do and the way that they do it.
Union Capital Boston is a startup that takes advantage of the use of smartphones through a mobile app that I helped develop in order to improve the lives of the people of the Boston community. This app connected people to resources that they may have otherwise not known about. For example, yoga classes in the park, taking their children to literacy education in the library, or going to a local health clinic to get their regular checkup. One of my responsibilities at Union Capital Boston involved analyzing data trends across geographic lines and use that information in order to increase community involvement. I worked in different libraries across Boston for different people who were using this app in order to help them engage in their community. Working at UC Boston definitely pushed me outside of my comfort zone. It definitely serves as a stepping stone into startup culture and seeing how I can hopefully one day work at a similar startup or perhaps even start my own in order to help improve the lives of people through the use of technology.
My name is Ivanka Nand, and this summer I taught an 8-week dance course at the Durham Arts Council introducing students to Kathak, which is a North Indian classical dance form. I also assisted the Durham Arts Council with social media and marketing planning for their upcoming events.
For her to be able to come in with a certain level of expertise in marketing helped us greatly. Her passion to teach the dance aligned with our beliefs of teaching about every culture that we can.
I'm most proud about the fact that I can graduate from Duke University and say that I wasn't a stranger to the place that I was living for 4 years. DukeEngage is a great program because it brings together what communities need and what students want to do and makes it happen in a really meaningful way.
We have stories from Durham, North Carolina to Cape Town, South Africa that speak to the collective impact that DukeEngage has had. From the fact that we are now the leading reason that high school students cite for why they're applying to Duke University, to being recognized as an engaged campus by the Carnegie Endowment for Teaching, the very identity of Duke University has been changed by the creation and support of DukeEngage. We're now a leader in American higher education thanks to the number of students, communities, cities, and countries that have worked with us to build this program.
DukeEngage makes Duke University unique among many great institutions.
I think about these kids 30 years from now, being the captains of industry, being the provost of a university. They're going to change the way that we think about what we value.
Our students will be truly the leader of the next generation.
We are united by our civic mission to use the resources of a great university to help address some of the globe's most pressing problems.